That's the sound of something good.
Oh, welcome to Boys Night.
Welcome to the Boys Nights podcast, starring me, Matt Card, TV,
Jordan,
and
Nolan.
Okay, so we've never done this before. Like we're
yeah, we can tell.
We can tell, or
We can tell.
they're all gonna
Yeah.
tell.
yeah, but we put way too much work into the desk.
We did, but I mean, we set up the whole desk for this one occasion.
There's a gorilla arm on the desk. We moved the whole computer, and there's a little paper sign that says Boys Night with a dart as a thumbtack.
It's literally the most ghetto thing. I'm gonna take a picture of it and put it on screen right now. So yeah, how is this gonna work? Nolan, do you want to start? Nolan has a list of topics he wants to talk about.
How are you guys' summer so far?
Well, Nolan and we're going to school next week.
I still have another week.
Oh,
You have exactly a week?
Well, I start on Wednesday, the 6th.
Oh, and we start on Thursday the 31st.
cool.
But I don't understand your school.
It's a boarding school.
I mean, but it's because he.
I get 3 weeks for winter break. 3
Yeah,
weeks for
Well,
he
summer
shows
because
break.
he's not with his family.
That I didn't
That
think of
doesn't
that.
matter.
No, it does.
It doesn't matter.
No, it
You're
doesn't-
not gonna see
no,
your
'cause
family
it's
for a
not-
long
it's
time.
Not only a boarding school. There's day students too.
I know.
What do you mean
That's
day
always
students?
an option.
What's a day student?
Where you don't live
Where you
there.
don't live there.
Oh, okay.
You're a day student,
And you are a night student?
a boarding student.
Oh. Wait, I wanted to ask this question. Do you have roommates?
I think I have one.
Do you know him?
Yet?
No.
Oh. Well, you better get to know
But
him.
it's gonna be there. It's
You have to
where we
share a
stayed at
room.
Nature's Classroom.
So you have to share a room with them?
That's what a roommate is.
Well, I mean, do you have a house?
No, you don't have.
No,
a house.
it's like-
But my dad
it's
teaches at a boarding school.
a
and they're
dorm.
like-
Yeah, a dorm.
Oh, okay.
So it's like what we stayed in at Nature's Classroom. There's rooms
okay.
that have 2 people in it each.
Oh, so
How awkward is it gonna be? Do you think?
yeah, it's just Jordan's
Well, there's an
awkward in general.
orientation thing.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming you're.
Before school starts.
They're not gonna pair you up with a girl.
Triggered.
They can't.
I know they. Wait, yeah, they can't. They can't?
There's a boys' dorm and a girls' dorm.
Just identify yourself as a woman and
yes, because.
appearance doesn't determine your gender, Jordan.
We took this too far right off the bat. So yeah, I'm not excited for school.
I mean, I'm kind of just done with summer because I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm really bored at this point. This is why. I mean, gotta change some stuff up.
Yeah. So, what was the most exciting thing that happened to you this summer?
Oh yeah, that's Jordan. You go first.
I don't even know.
Well,
I got a laptop. That's about it.
Literally, 2 days ago.
I know. 2 days ago.
You didn't talk to us the entire summer.
Yeah, you didn't.
I was busy.
Doing what?
Playing with the laptop you got 2 days ago.
And his Xbox.
Yeah.
Snooly had.
I was beating
Black.
Watch Dogs.
That's true. Yeah, but
I got 90% now.
90%.
We should have started
Mhm.
a timer.
There's a timer right there.
Okay.
That's what we'll
3
look
minutes
at.
in.
Okay, thanks, Jordan. So, what was I gonna say? I think when we all went to White Mountains was really fun.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. I recorded a video there.
I mean,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is going up on my channel and Nolan's channel.
I thought it was funny because we recorded the video the end of August. We recorded the video.
The end of August. Go ahead.
We recorded the video at the end of July, but it didn't get up until the 20th of August.
Yeah, Nolan.
August.
August. We can't speak.
So,
The awkward silence is gonna be hilarious.
what was the most exciting thing you did this summer?
Me?
Yeah.
I just said it.
I wasn't paying attention.
Also, I think doing theater was really fun.
Oh yeah.
Jordan, what are you doing?
Pinching your arms.
I also noticed that we've been talking over each other a lot. We gotta tone that down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
What about you, Nolan?
Oh God. I'm not sure. I did a lot of.
This past week was terrible for me.
Why?
Why?
Because I have to wake up at 6:30 every morning.
For what?
Why?
Soccer camp?
Yeah. Preseason camp.
Say soccer camp.
Yeah, just say soccer.
Well, it's preseason soccer camp.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it? What'd you have to do?
Soccer.
It-
Kick a ball.
It's just
Kick
like
a ball.
It's just like a practice, but it was 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then
Cool.
yesterday I had hockey practice after that, and today I did too.
Wow. So, you enjoyed getting a laptop. That's the highlight of like.
It's the best thing that happened.
Yeah, and I got a $200 calculator.
Okay, you didn't need
Yeah,
to say
actually,
the number.
yeah, like
Did I show you the calculator?
no,
yet?
you haven't.
No. What's so special about the calculator?
I don't even.
It has
It's
like
You
a
don't
ta-
even know.
It's like a graphing calculator, so you can.
It also has
make
it
graphs
has
and
a
stuff.
touch screen, and you have to charge it.
Yeah.
It's an iPhone.
I mean, you couldn't buy the most extra. It's required, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's like the most extra
Wait, did you need to get
calculator.
your laptop? Like, was that required for
Yeah.
school?
My God.
Jeez. So you didn't get the laptop?
Well, I
'cause your
just
parents
needed a
wanted it?
device, and my iPad is too old because it's not gonna work. So they just got.
For what?
I could use any
School.
device, but the iPad's too old because it's
Why don't you just use your
like,
phone?
slow.
I just bring
I
it
can't bring my phone to class.
I mean, we used to be able to do that
What?
When?
in 6th grade.
We were.
It was our
yeah.
our history and literature teacher.
Oh, we weren't able to bring our phone to class.
We
No,
were- yeah,
well,
like iPods. And stuff.
iPods, and we would all play Clash of Clans.
I
And one
played.
time this kid just played it
Oh yeah, he
with his volume all the way up.
he
Me?
got yelled at.
Oh, not me. Yeah, but
You played Minecraft in class.
I did. Don't judge me for that. We
You
all
were
play.
like looking at memes too. You were like a meme lord in 6th
Oh
grade.
yeah,
I
those
still
anime
am a
memes that
meme
I
lord.
get looking up. Have you tried chewing on the cable?
My God.
My favorite is the
Nice car you got there.
There's
You
one.
shaved so much on it.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It was it a bird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But I remember the one Jordan showed me, and it was like the guy's face. And it's like that face you make when you're trying not to laugh in class, and that was like so difficult because Jordan kept like we were just sitting there, and Jordan would just like turn his device over to me, and I would just see his face.
No, we all used to go to school together. We don't anymore.
Yeah, well,
Well, me
Nolan
and
and I
Matt
are.
go to school together, but he's going to boarding school like
Someday.
a nerd.
Oh, we need to also mention that Alex was supposed to be here.
But he had work.
He had to
You
mow.
had to
the-
mow lawns.
It's gonna take all
No,
night.
not mow lawns. Mow lawn.
His lawn. He's like, I gotta do that
And
today.
his lawn is so small.
But he has all that summer work.
Yeah, that he hasn't done. I mean,
He's
I
like,
haven't
He
done.
has to be over exaggerating it.
Jordan, can you
Like
stop
5 pages.
Stop filling with that one Gatorade bottle. We can hear it. Yeah, yeah.
Nolan,
Thanks.
Open.
What's
I'm
going
drinking
on?
that. It was
Two
open.
of water.
It was
You
open.
have another Gatorade bottle.
Yes,
right
but it was
there.
open, you idiot.
And you
No,
li-
it wasn't.
and you made him
And
open
he
up.
just kicked it.
You made him open up this
It was
Coca-Cola
not
can.
open.
I drank some.
Okay, so yeah, Alex should be a regular on the Boys Night podcast.
So
But
are we only gonna make these when all of us are here?
I mean, without 3 of us,
Okay.
what are you gonna do? Oh, I thought we were gonna like make an armpit fart with your.
Don't
arm.
do that.
Don't please. What else?
So what was the hardest time you've laughed in class?
That's a different.
Oh, I
It
did.
has to be
When we were in
when
music,
music class and
Yeah. This is when
and Alex shoved it down my throat.
he did.
Wait,
Alex
what?
did that.
Yeah, I was playing
Yeah,
and
tell the story. I
he
did.
hit it in the back of my throat, and I was like, that's it for this video.
Yeah, that's
And
a
we all
meme.
just lost it.
That was so funny.
Yeah, that. And then the one time we got yelled
And
at.
then Matthew just kept going.
Yeah, he kept jacking off the recorder. So basically, all 4 of us used to sit by each other. So
We sat in
He
the
let
very.
us
we
pick
sat
our
in the
seats.
very back.
We sat in the very.
Because that's when we got to choose our seats. And
It
then
was-
the next time we switched, the teacher.
Honestly, the
us.
highlight of our 8th grade year.
Yeah, because we'd make excuses to sit next to each other.
Yeah, and like, thanks to that, like just 8th grade, we've all learned how to laugh without like showing that we're laughing.
I've just bitten on my tie.
Your tie?
Yeah.
It's right here.
What?
No, don't.
Tie.
This stupid references to people in our school. But yeah, the hardest was probably because we all forgot. I remembered watching that video, and then
I
you
hadn't watched the video yet.
I-
you mentioned it,
This,
and that
this
was
is the
just like-
video.
And it was the perfect opportunity to do it.
Yeah, I'll put the video up.
That's it for this video. Like,
Okay.
And he gets so mad when we laugh. when we're
Yeah.
not supposed
Even
to.
when
Yeah,
we
Mr.
never-
And
Can't
his,
say his name.
his accent just makes me laugh.
That's borderline racist.
No, it isn't.
Like, just the way he talks.
We have this running joke.
What's so funny?
There
Yeah,
it is.
That's what he says.
I was right about to
All
say.
the time.
He
keeps
gave us
saying
the
it.
hardest time though.
I remember one time he took Matthew's marker,
Oh,
put
he
it
took
in
my
his...
Sharpie. He put it. I'll tell the story. He put it like he had like a trench coat basically, and he put it in the trench coat, and he like did a lap around the classroom, took it back out, and gave it to me, and the Sharpie smelled really weird. So, the way we handled it is we passed it around the four of us as if it was a blunt or something.
We
all
just
took
kept
turns.
smelling it and then making the most disgusted face after he...
That was. He didn't catch that though, which was good.
Remember what? So we all had to have these music folders, which would just have sheets of
Oh.
music. And at the beginning of 8th grade, the teacher asked Matt where his
Did I said I trashed it, didn't I?
But you were like scared, so it was like, where's your folder? I trashed it.
I was so because I don't even want to tell a story.
Because where the picture is.
Yeah, because something happened and went down, and I ripped a picture off my wall, and then my mom was like, "Where'd the picture go?" And I was on Skype with these guys, and I was like, "I trashed it," and they were like, "Matt, if he asks where your folder is, just tell him that you trashed it." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it."
You didn't get a folder until like 3 months later.
No,
Yeah.
he never got one.
Oh, you never got.
No, I used one of the folders that I never used.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had like 3 folders I never used in
Yeah.
8th grade.
And I didn't have a folder as well.
Oh my, he would yell at you so much for that.
He like
I
loved
know.
you and hated you.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
What else happened in music? None of the girls ever got yelled at. It only be
No, there's that one.
What happened? That is.
Yeah, that one. That's when I realized what cringe was. It's like when you're kind of scared for somebody and you're just like,
Yeah.
that's cringing. I realized what that was.
But sometimes I think it's funny when people get yelled at. I just
Yeah.
kind of laugh.
Then they
Not
laugh
like
at you.
at them, but I'm trying to think. I'd always sit in some class and like it'd be near the front, and then Jordan would just sit behind me and try to make me laugh the entire time.
Well, that was like social
But-
studies.
But he'd need to get my attention first, and he'd do that by going, Nolan,
I'm taking that
Nolan.
turn.
Nolan. And when I turn around, he didn't know what to say, so he'd be like, hey. And then I just turned back around.
He probably had a joke planned for you, and then he was just like, crap, what was it?
That was a good one.
in computer class.
What about it?
What?
When
You
he got
need
his
to tell the
notebook
story.
taken
Yeah.
away.
Oh my god, there was this kid in our class. So we were all taking notes on this video we were
He made us
watching.
like learn about how computers worked.
Yeah, so I don't
It's
know what
computer
this guy
class.
was doing, but he was sitting in the back of the class, and then the computer teacher walks up to him, takes the notebook out of his hand, and chucks it in the trash.
I really
For
want.
no reason.
He was probably like
there was
drawing
probably a
something.
reason.
No, he wasn't. He was
But
taking
didn't he say
notes.
something like, "You're done"?
You're done.
You're done.
I imagine he would
But
say something like that.
that kid got yelled at all the time just for like being on his tablet.
Like I
Playing
love.
some games. No. Can I see? No.
Yeah, so we had this uniform at our old school where we'd have to have like a tie and like a vest. So on like the first day that we had to wear it, the science teacher walks up to him and he's like,
No, it wasn't. We were in science class.
"Yeah,
No, we were in 6th grade.
no,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter."
No.
So
No,
the
we were
it
in
Seventh
really
grade.
doesn't
Or
matter.
seventh grade.
It really doesn't matter. So the science teacher walks up to us and he's like, and she's like,
I'll bleep it out.
"Can I see your tie?"
No, he was
No, it
like,
was
"Where's
like-
your tie?" And he points to his chest. He's like, "Right here." But he had his vest over his tie, so no one could see it.
But he didn't even have a tie on.
Yeah.
She was like, "Can I see it?"
He's like,
and then he said, "No."
No, that was like
Because I can't see it.
no.
either.
Jordan and I got away with it because Jordan was like, "Oh, you don't need."
Because you told the truth.
Yeah, she's like, "Where's your tie?" I'm like, "Oh, I forgot. I didn't know we had to wear it." But he was like, "Well, I can't. I don't know where it is. It's at my
It's
house."
right here.
It's right here.
Yeah.
I trashed it.
I trashed my tie.
So, what I was curious about was why did you have handcuffs upstairs?
So Nolan found a pair of handcuffs. They're not real, first of all.
Good, but why do you have
I
them?
got them at the arcade in Hampton.
So out of all the prizes,
What arcade sells handcuffs?
They're fake handcuffs.
Are
Still.
you sure you had an arcade?
No. I don't think so.
It was like in a back alley.
Arcades are a little sketchy though.
But I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, I thought I could segue into something, but yeah, Nolan, you have a list of things that you want to talk about.
Yeah, but some things you just need to kind of lead into. Like,
That's what we've been trying to
That's
do.
what you say. That's
Well,
why you start the topic.
I know how this will work. Nolan, you started cross country yesterday.
I did, and it was super funny. So there was this kid that
I try to call them kid.
well, he was younger than me.
That doesn't
Oh.
make him a kid.
He was like 12 probably, or 11 or 13.
Don't give away his personal information.
He doesn't.
He lives at blah blah blah.
I don't know where he lives, but
You shouldn't.
he. Oh, I know where everyone lives. So.
I'm sorry.
So, we all start running, and everyone's kind of starting out slow, and he just bolts it down the hill doing the Sonic run. But the funniest part was, I told my dad about it, and he was like, "Oh my God, was he Asian?" But
Oh my God, you didn't tell us that part.
because people also know that as the Naruto run.
The Naruto run.
Because he runs like that to like be swift or something.
Be swift. Just imagine. This
What
is
is
like
what is the term for that?
Super Saiyan? That's Dragon Ball Z.
that's
never
Dragon
mind.
Ball.
No.
What do you mean?
Aerodynamics. When you.
Being aerodynamic?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he
yeah,
did
he's
it-
probably going
he did
faster.
it for 5 seconds. He ran for 10 minutes and then walked the rest of the way.
That's me.
Yeah.
Like, I could never run. That's why my mom's like, "Oh, you should do track."
I think you should. It'd be funny.
That's not how my mom
You
sounds,
can't do
by the way.
track.
Why not?
Because I can.
Track is for like sprinters and stuff.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
It
is.
doesn't have to be.
Yes, it is.
You can go at your own pace.
And then lose.
I don't care about losing. I care about bettering myself.
You're not bettering yourself by losing.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are. You don't have to win to better yourself.
You don't have to win, but if you come in last place every single race, how is that helpful?
I mean, who says you're gonna get into last place every time?
Yeah.
Well, if you can't run, that's the point of
Just gonna
track.
walk the
I mean-
entire time.
I mean, I would run, and then my stomach would hurt after like 5 minutes.
I threw up the first practice. I had to hide behind a tree.
I really
That's
hope.
probably because you were. What did you eat before you?
Nothing. I just drank too much water. I worked myself too hard.
No, you're not gonna rip the tape off the desk.
There's tape on the desk.
Stop it! It's gonna make
Oh my
bad
God.
noise.
No, I want to make it be silent.
Okay.
There.
Nolan.
Look at that audio jump.
It's
Guys,
called.
kids,
It's a spike.
shut up.
Yeah, out of all the people, Jordan should not be the one to know that because he doesn't do this stuff.
Yeah.
So
but
today
I know what
at-
it's called.
Practice, I had to. There's this kid. Why do I keep saying-
Why do you keep saying? You could just say it.
Oh,
I
that's his name.
No, stop.
just call him. Give a name out.
Herbert.
Kerbert.
Herbert. That could be his fake name.
Okay.
So he likes chemistry, and I think he's a foreign exchange student. But
You think?
my
Stop giving information about him.
that's not like, oh, he's a foreign exchange student. He's gonna, oh, I know exactly who he is. Because there's only one foreign exchange student in America. Oh, I just gave out our country. So,
We live in Botswana.
shut up.
Go ahead, Nolan. Tell your story.
So he was talking about how he likes chemistry. And I've never taken chemistry, so I had no clue how to add on to the conversation. So I just start ranting about Breaking Bad.
What was your opening sentence to him
So,
about Breaking Bad?
He was like, oh yeah, in Vietnam you have to... That makes it sound like he was in the war.
Back in homeland of Vietnam.
Why would they talk like that?
Why is he Russian?
I don't know how to do
Back
accents.
in my
So-
home country, Vietnam.
Back in homeland of
Back in
Vietnam.
Nam.
Back in Nam.
So he's like,
Good morning, Vietnam.
Look out that audio. Go ahead.
So he was like, oh yeah, in Vietnam you have to take 4 years of chemistry, and I was like, you watch Breaking Bad? Like, that's why he decided to like chemistry.
No, because
Walter White.
Yeah.
Shut
Shut up!
What?
Doesn't Walter White die at the end?
Yeah. Spoiler alert. I'll tell you how he dies. So basically,
No.
Were you gonna watch it?
When did the show end? No.
I wasn't gonna watch
2013.
it after the last season.
Why? I remember on the bus ride to some
Why?
field trip.
Oh yeah, on the bus ride you were like, Walter White dies at the end, and
You-
Jordan's like, and Nolan's like, no, he's not, and then he dies at the
That
end.
because I was only on like season 2 or 3.
I
and
didn't even
He
know.
just
Yeah, you just
guessed
guessed.
the ending. So he's like, "Hey, I watched only the finale of Breaking Bad. Walter White dies."
I love you can see the how much the audio intensifies when Nolan talks. Like I could see it was like very large.
I'm very predominant. So, so there's these. I had no clue where I was going there.
There are these.
So there are these neo-Nazis that kidnap Jesse. So,
Oh, who was
Jordan,
that?
don't answer that Snapchat.
No, we need to see who it was from.
Jordan, answer that
Bet you I
Snapchat.
know it's from.
Who's it from?
That's what I told you.
The person that rejected Matt. Still touchy about that?
No,
It's
Look
just
at
a
them
picture of a
books.
Look at. Okay.
I
okay,
dare you to take a picture of the podcast that's set up right now.
What the heck?
Take
are
a
you
pic- I was
doing?
moving it up to the sign that said Boys Night.
I'm turning
Oh.
off my thing.
Hit my hand in the closet.
Okay, just don't. No, you cannot tell what that is.
It's
Okay.
a microphone.
Just say boys' night.
That sounds creepy as hell. Okay, that looks That looks ghetto because he just took a picture of the
I didn't
sign
take
with the
any picture.
dart as a thumbnack. That's not.
Thumbnack.
I was gonna say thumbnail, but it's attack. I'm sorry.
It's not that funny.
I know nothing you laugh at is very funny.
So
Thumbnack.
yeah, well, I forget where I was. Okay, so the neo-Nazis kidnapped Jesse to cook meth for him, and
Like a little monkey.
like a slave.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So
Didn't have to go that far, but that's fine.
I just said we as if I show up with Walter White. So Walter White.
You still on about the thumbnack?
No.
So Walter White shows up to kill everyone, and so he ends up killing everyone. But
Oh, that part.
yeah. Shut up, Jordan. You didn't watch it.
You showed me that part though.
When?
One time.
I'm pretty sure. I
Nice,
didn't.
Jordan.
One
So-
time.
That one time when you showed me it.
So he shows up and he has this like kind of robot machine gun thing in his car.
You mean a machine gun?
No, it was taped to a robot, so it spins and kills everyone.
Like a Roomba.
Yeah, basically.
A
Okay.
Roomba?
A Roomba.
Do you know what a
robot.
Roomba is?
Yeah, it's that little thing you put on your floor. to
Vacuum.
Yeah,
vacuum the
if you put
carpet
a little
and
gun
clean
on
it.
it. If you put a gun on it, it'll kill people.
But it was like placed in a
you
car,
put a gun
and
in
there
it,
were
it
these
will kill
ultra
people.
strong bullets, and oh my god. So he
Good
kills
observation.
everyone, but in the process he gets
Surely.
shot, and then he dies in a meth lab, doing what he loves.
I thought he died outside.
Doing what
No,
he loves.
He dies in a meth lab.
Oh.
Doing what he loves. Meth.
Ooh, good one.
No,
Full
he
circle.
never took meth.
That's not a full circle. You're like doing
Actually,
math. I'm
It
like,
kind of
yeah.
is a full circle because the series started in a RV meth lab. It's pretty
Oh.
cool.
What show are you watching now?
Better Call Saul, the prequel to Breaking Bad.
You've been watching Parks and Rec.
I finished that in like a week.
Oh.
The ending's
I
like
still am watching The Office.
yeah, I finished The Office in a week. That's
I
what
love
did
how
this summer.
Jordan started watching it and then you finished it before him.
Yeah, the reason I started watching The Office, it's just the first or second episode with all the
I'm not calling you that.
the diversity.
Diversity.
training.
Yeah.
So the guy's name was Mr. Brown.
Oh,
and
I'm
then-
not calling you that.
Yeah, Steve Carell or Michael Scott just like, oh, that's a test. I'm not calling you that.
He's a good at.
If that's what you.
Yeah, I
whatever your
think
name
that's
is,
what
I'm not
made
calling you
Steve
that.
Carell like famous. Like, big.
He was in Horton Hears a Who.
Was he Horton?
No, he was either Horton or he was the mayor.
He might have
The
been
mayor of
there.
Whoville?
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
That throat.
Yeah.
I'm really passionate about Horton. I did Seussical, so
Oh yeah, that was his play. Okay, wait. So Horton.
here's
Okay, wait. Here, Horton Hears a Who.
you
Okay.
you don't need to both be looking it up at the same time.
It got 79% Rotten Tomatoes. Wow.
That's-
cast.
I mean, it was pretty good.
Jim Carrey was Horton's. Steve Carell was Ned McDodd.
Yeah, that's the that's the mayor.
Selena Gomez was Helga. Seth Rogen.
Who
They
the
got,
heck is
They
Helga?
got all these A-listers playing in this movie.
Wait, I want to know who
Yeah.
Helga is. Let me press this button.
Helga was one of the students at the thing, right?
What are you doing?
Horton was like a teacher.
I'm looking up Helga.
Why?
I want to know who
It
she
tells
is.
you who it is.
Oh, it's
The kangaroo?
no. That's the sour kangaroo.
That's not who played it.
That's Selena Gomez.
That's
yes.
one of her daughters. His daughter. That's one
That's
of the
Helga.
daughters.
Oh, she didn't have that big of a part.
No, it was JoJo, who is the mayor's son, who got the biggest part.
Like
One of the biggest
Crest.
parts.
They have Seth
It's like-
Rogen,
Yeah, I know.
Who
I
is
just
JoJo?
said that.
Amy Poehler.
Okay.
I want to know who Jesse McCartney. I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. What else? That nobody else like famous is there.
Yeah.
Joey
Okay.
King.
Okay.
That's good enough.
So.
That's enough. Talk about Horton Hears a Who.
Okay, yeah, we're movie reviews.
What's your favorite movie, Jordan?
My favorite movie. I don't even know.
Oh my! Is that gonna be your answer for everything?
I'm gonna say it's.
Well, some stuff I do know.
I'm gonna say it's All Dogs Go to Heaven, too.
I've never seen that movie.
We should watch it sometime.
What's it
I don't-
about?
I think
Dogs
it's
going to heaven.
I feel like his favorite movie is like Air Buds, but it's like a
Jordan?
Christmas special. Yeah.
the
Then it
one
wouldn't
with
be
Santa
Airbuds.
Paws.
Yeah, Santa Paws. I feel
It
like
sounds
this-
like a disease.
I'm sorry.
Santa Paws.
I hate the commercial that it's like I think it's for like the HP computers, and they're like, I have very bad news. You have bug eyes.
Yeah, that's like.
It's,
Wait,
Japanese
by the
feet.
way, you have yeah, I do. By the way, you have 3 months to live too.
Oh my god.
That's-
Like what? Yeah, I was when I saw that commercial, I'm like, oh, this is not going to be fun. It's like, no, I'm drawing something with you. You're a mutant, and you're also in the hospital.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be that person.
And you know those Chromebook commercials where they say, "Oh, you can't do that on a Mac."
Yeah.
What do you
Except
think the iPad's for?
iPad Pro.
Exactly.
Matt
Mm.
drinking his water weird. So, Jordan, what is your favorite movie? Oh my god.
I have to think about this.
mine, I think
Top 3.
I don't even know. Like, I don't even watch that many movies.
I say one of my favorite is the original Wizard of Oz movies.
Wasn't there only one?
No, they remade it.
Yeah, like the remakes, one with like the Muppets.
What?
What?
You've never seen the Muppet version?
No.
No.
There's a Muppet version of the Wizard of Oz.
Why?
Cause they need the money.
They don't need it. They want it.
Oh, there's a difference between needing something and wanting something.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a big
sorry.
difference.
You want a bike.
No,
You
you need a
don't.
bike.
I need water to live.
What's your favorite? Oh, you just said it.
What's your favorite movie?
First Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that's
I
the.
haven't seen those.
I've seen.
Well,
all
like the first
5.
one is different than all
Maybe
the other
Star
ones,
Wars,
right?
But not really.
Well, there's
I've only seen one.
there's
so I
the
don't know.
original 5, and then the
I saw the new one.
newest one.
War for the
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes?
That one was good. So there's the original 5.
What's the guy's name?
Oh, Caesar.
Yeah,
Yes.
the ape. I mean.
I thought you were gonna say Solomon for some reason.
I'm gonna finish my Planet of the Apes timeline.
Go ahead.
So there's the 5 original movies, then the bad reboot, and then the newest trilogy, where the newest one just came out.
Oh, my favorite movie has to be like Jurassic Park or
Jurassic Park 2.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic
No,
Park is better.
no.
No. My
Jurassic Park
my
is better than World.
I'm quite a fan of the Drake and Josh Goes to Hollywood.
Doesn't count.
It's a movie.
Was it in theaters?
Probably.
Probably not. Those Nick and Disney movies are never in theaters.
The SpongeBob movie was.
Because it's SpongeBob.
So
Yeah. What?
Look up to see. I want to see if the Drake and Josh movie.
Okay, only one of you needs to look it up.
I'm gonna look up something else.
What?
Just popular movies, and then I'll look from there if I've seen them
Okay.
to see if it
Isn't the first Planet of the Apes movie is where like the guy is just like thinks he's like hallucinating, and then he sees like the Statue of Liberty on the beach.
Oh my
That's
god.
a different movie.
Oh my
No, it
god.
isn't.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, it isn't. But you got
Oh,
it.
these things are
you-
stupid.
You got it completely.
It's showing all the movies from now, so it has like.
There's a part though where he sees the Statue of Liberty
Yes,
embedded in the
that's the
sand.
twist ending. But he was never hallucinating.
He thinks he is or something. He thinks like it's not real.
Yeah, that's just because it's.
He
so
thinks he's
out
on a
there.
different planet.
Yeah, that's not hallucinating.
The
Well,
number one
I
movie on
didn't-
IMDb is
Yeah, the big
Annabelle
twist-
Creation.
Great.
I don't care.
That movie's creepy. I haven't seen it, but it creeps me out.
It's still in theaters.
That's what a horror movie's for.
So
Yeah.
basically, the whole twist is that they're on Earth, and then everything goes off from there. And the second movie,
Isn't Abraham Lincoln a monkey?
that's in the bad reboot.
Oh, it's a
Abraham
reboot.
Lincoln.
There's a statue of Abraham. That whole reboot was just
It's the
awful.
Lincoln Memorial, but Abraham Lincoln is a monkey.
It's weird. I don't even.
And then like the apes come out and they're just as policemen.
Yeah, they have guns.
Yeah.
So, what else did you do today?
I came here.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's,
We spent like 10 minutes trying to make a flamethrower with a Lysol can, and
I'm really depressed that it wasn't successful.
yeah, it kind of worked. It just almost burned Jordan's fingers off.
That would have been
That would've
good
been funny.
clickbait for you.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. He would get so many. He burned his fingers off? Question mark.
Yes.
What if I actually did?
Then that's
Then
even
an
better.
exclamation point.
No, because we'd be at the hospital.
That's even better.
Yeah.
But if you want to see that,
Well, it's not-
up for. It's on my channel. If you want to see that.
Well, not now.
No, yes, no.
I don't know when this is. I'm gonna put this up.
Okay, so
Back to the Future is a good movie,
great.
but I haven't seen it.
Actually, that might be my favorite. Back to the
So,
Future is really
It
good.
can't be
haven't
your
seen it.
favorite movie if you haven't seen
I
it.
didn't say it was my favorite. I said it's a good movie.
What movies have you seen, Jordan?
I've seen a lot of
Airbuds.
movies. I haven't seen it.
You're still hooked on Airbuds, aren't you?
I've seen Jurassic Park,
Okay, then Jurassic
the
Park.
first Star Wars movie,
Only the first Star Wars movie?
because my family
Technically.
doesn't want to watch the rest of them, so
Why not?
because they're too long.
I found out that the first one is A New Hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Episode.
Everyone knows that.
I think the next one's Return of the Jedi.
I thought it was a Phantom Menace because that's episode 1.
That's episode 1,
Yes,
but it's
but
not the
it-
first.
that's-
I know they came out differently, which is weird.
It wasn't
so
episode.
A New Hope is supposed to be 3, but that was the first one that came out.
Yes, I know.
A New Hope's 4.
It's
I
3.
thought it was 5.
It's 3.
It's 4 because there's the.
It's 3.
It's 4.
Oh,
No,
here we go
yeah,
again.
it's 4 because there's the prequel trequel.
Prequel, sequel.
There's the prequel trilogy, and then the normal trilogy, and then they're making
Oh,
the
it is
trilogy now. Yeah, it's 4. So it wasn't episode 4 until the prequels came out. It was just Star Wars.
So it came out as episode 4?
No, it didn't come out as
No.
episode 4.
Came out as one.
When they released the
Came out as Star Wars A New Hope?
yeah, that's all it was.
Okay,
And
I
then
understand now.
wait, what was the second one called?
Return of the Jedi.
No, that was the last one.
No.
What movies
Or
are
it might
there?
be Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, yeah, Empire Strikes Back is the
The
second
Last
one.
Jedi is the new one coming out, right?
Yeah. So wait, the Order's the I forget what.
It's
the,
I know. All I know is that the first one is the Phantom Menace.
It's
Which-
actually Star Wars Rogue One.
That's the newest one, but the
but that
upcoming one is
doesn't.
called The
That's,
Last
that's a
Jedi.
spin-off.
Ooh, here we go.
We had this like.
Yeah, isn't it
full
called
argument.
Star Wars a Rogue One story?
It's-
Rogue One a Star Wars
So
story.
that's not
Yeah.
like an official Star Wars movie.
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
because
it's in the
main characters from the Star Wars movies die.
what?
No.
Han Solo dies, doesn't he? Or Anakin? Someone dies.
Okay.
Obi-Wan.
Anakin's dead. Obi-Wan's dead, and Han Solo's
Well, you don't need
dead.
to say that because I haven't watched them.
Well, whoops.
What's up with Yoda?
He died too.
Yeah, he's dead. He
like
just died of
9,000
When
years
did he?
old.
You know, when did he? How did he die?
old age.
How? He's like 900.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they die at 900.
if you live to 900, I don't think you will ever die.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Really?
Just because you live to like a really old age doesn't mean you just won't die.
Oh, I hit 100. I'm never dying.
Yeah, it's like I must be immortal, and then he just jumps off a
I mean, if
building
you
and
lasted that
dies.
long.
that means that your time is short.
Okay. You still looking up stuff?
Jordan,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
When I heard the Phantom Menace, I literally thought it was like a Dennis the Menace Star Wars movie. Like the Phantom Menace. It's like the neighbor like finally kills Dennis, and now he's the Phantom Menace. Dennis the Phantom Menace. Well, I would watch that movie.
I'll watch it over and over again.
Yeah. Wait, never mind. Wasn't there a movie called I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
it's like a kid plotting to kill Santa once he enters
I've
the home.
never seen the movie, but I just know there's one called that.
Well, I've seen the. Have you seen the movie, Jordan?
No.
Okay. What I was gonna say, what movies have you seen? But you literally just was.
Probably wouldn't know.
Yeah.
What's the
Like,
worst
if you name some
movies?
movies, the
What's-
worst movie?
I say mine is Assassin's Creed.
You fell asleep during
Yeah,
that
because I did.
movie.
I wasn't
it was so bad.
I wasn't interested in the plot at all.
Okay.
Also, I was really tired.
Do you know the guy that's like, I know as many Pokemon as you?
Plus, yeah.
He has a YouTube channel.
I know. You
Isn't that where you got the video from?
No, that's not on
That's
his
from
YouTube
King of the
channel.
Nerds.
Yeah, I love that show. Oh, it's got canceled. Stupid.
Wait, it got canceled?
Well, they haven't They haven't been on air in a few years, so I just think they got canceled.
Nolan, I want to know what situation you'd rather be in a movie theater. It's just you by yourself watching a movie, or you with one random stranger in the movie theater.
Me by myself.
Yeah, it becomes a lot creepier once there's one guy that you don't know that just walks in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're all alone, like, that'd be weird too.
You know what made me mad? So I went to see Spider-Man: Homecoming like the second or third day it was in theaters, and there was this
Brag
big.
about it.
Somebody died on the set of that.
That-
Doing a motorcycle stunt.
There was no motorcycle stunts in it. I don't.
Have you seen Spider-Man: Homecoming, Jordan?
No, but I saw it on
He's
the
like,
news.
I just had a feeling that
No, I saw it on the news.
You saw on Clever News.
No, on the news.
top
Oh.
Hollywood hits.
Are you
Whatever
sure it was
service.
for Homecoming though?
Because I know a Walking Dead cast member died.
Yeah, I thought that's what Jordan was referring to
No.
originally.
Okay, so I was waiting to go in the theater because there was another movie playing, and then I just hear this kid in the back go, "Technically, this is Spider-Man 5." First thing,
No, was it
Not
Amazing
even.
Spider-Man
Five
1, 2, 3?
Spider-Mans.
there's the original trilogy. It's not really the original trilogy, but it can't. No, there were like TV shows and
The live-
stuff.
Yeah, but the Spider-Man movie trilogy.
So there was the one that came out in like 2002. The 3 movies then with like Dr. Octopus and stuff. The 2
Dr. Octopus.
that came out with like Andrew Garfield, and then Homecoming. So first of all, it's the 6, and it's not counting all the TV shows and stuff.
Well, TV shows aren't
Well,
movies.
there were other like short films about it.
Short films.
Those are not movies.
Oh my god!
They're films.
But there were a bunch of things that came out in the 80s, and 70s about it. So
Oh, okay. It came out in the...
it was like
Spider-Man came out in
way
the
more than
60s.
5.
And companies, production companies, stop naming movies like with numbers.
Yeah.
No, some of them still.
I mean, like if it's a comedy, they do that.
Yeah, Despicable Me.
3.
Shrek 5.
Yeah, Shrek 5's coming out. Did you know that?
I don't understand how that's gonna work though,
Why?
because they made Shrek the final chapter.
Well,
Wait, is
They
that what the
lied.
last one was
That was
called?
the 4th movie.
oh. Have you guys ever been in a movie theater alone?
No.
I have. Like, not completely alone, but I was.
I
with-
mean, to crappy movies.
I saw this, like, it was like this, black sitcoms, like Blackish.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was like
Carl
that.
Malco show.
It was like that kind of movie, but it was a Christmas movie. I forget.
Black Santa?
No,
That's a
No,
movie.
Santa
no.
Claus too.
I forget what it was called. Oh my god. I saw it in
Oh,
December.
Home Alone's one of my favorite movies too.
Home Alone is good. 1 or 2?
2.
Lost in New York.
Yeah.
The,
The one with Donald Trump,
Yeah.
our president.
that was literally just like he went from getting a cameo in Home Alone 2 to becoming the president of the United States.
That's not all he did, but
It's all he
did have his own TV show.
he
Apprentice. Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He has a lot of money.
Okay.
That is how you become president.
No.
The richest man become president today.
Well, he's not the richest man.
He's close.
He's one of the richest men. The richest man.
He's
Yeah,
pretty
Celebrity
rich.
Apprentices. That's what his show was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money.
There was a Donald Trump board game.
Yeah.
Now toasted by what's his name?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I think
thought
so.
It just got canceled.
No, it's not.
He was the
Oh.
governor of California.
And the Terminator.
And
Those
a
are-
bodybuilder.
2 completely different things.
Yeah.
That movie scared me. The only scene I saw was when she's at like the playground and
I saw the
everyone
whole
becomes
movie.
skeletons.
I think I saw just the first one. Saw the first two, and I remember because for the second one, I was watching it with my dad, and he was like, "Oh, Nolan, for this one, you feel bad for the Terminator." And then we get to the end of the movie, and the Terminator kills himself to save this kid, and I'm like, when are we supposed to start feeling bad for him? And he was like, right now.
Why would you feel bad for someone who saves someone?
Well, he was a robot, so it's like he felt like feelings for the first time and stuff.
That's why you feel bad because a robot doesn't be.
Well, it's supposed to be sad, I guess.
I don't understand why you're supposed to.
Well,
not...
because he was like bad in the last movie, but it was a different Terminator, I guess. So.
No, it's
Oh.
the same thing.
No, there are different Terminators.
Are there?
What do you mean?
They're all robots,
Yeah.
so
I
it
thought
can't be the same robot.
I thought Arnold's character was the Terminator.
Yeah, it's just every robot looks like him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should probably watch the movie.
You probably should.
I'm scared trying to pronounce Arnold's last name because I feel like I'm gonna mess up and offend
Bleep
someone.
it out.
I might.
Did you say Arnold?
I do say Arnold. We need to watch. We need to see the original It. It's upstairs on DVD.
We're waiting for Alex, but he had work.
He had to mow his lawn all night, and then he has
And
to.
then the next day,
Even though we can't mow the lawn at night because it's too dark.
is that
And it's-
like illegal or?
No,
No,
it's
it's
just
too dark.
dangerous.
He's just trying to.
Because he probably has a push mower and not a ride-on because his.
He's
yard's
like,
too small.
unlike me, I have a ride-on mower.
That's because he
I
has
do.
3 acres of land that he has to mow.
cool.
Yeah, it has headlights and everything, so I could do it at night.
I wish I had.
Yeah, but
one.
that's a bad.
I live on a hill.
Probably run over
Do you have to
some
mow your
neighbors.
lawn?
Yeah,
I do.
I haven't done.
But now my
one.
sister does it because
Cause
she likes to do everything. Then
Wish
she
me.
complains that she has to do everything.
I mean, I take my tractor mower down the street sometimes.
why?
That's illegal.
It is.
Yeah.
Why do your parents know you're doing it?
No, because they
He
don't
does it when they're not home.
They don't watch me while
Why
I
would
mow
you
the
take
lawn.
it down the street?
I go. Well, sometimes I have to turn around.
Sometimes I ride to the mall
Wait, why is it illegal?
Cause you're.
because it's not a road licensed vehicle,
Yeah, you don't have a license.
Well, I ride it
either.
up and down my street.
and you don't have a
Still,
license.
So if you drive a car up and down the street, that's fine.
Well,
no,
yeah,
because you don't have a license.
yeah.
Not gonna do that anymore.
I think doing this near my. I'm not gonna say my bedtime. That makes me sound 7. But like, I'm getting
Near
really.
my bedtime of 8:30 p.m.
I know it's called boys' night, but I don't like doing this at night because I feel tired.
I'm fine.
I'm running out of
Drink
ideas.
some Coke.
That's yours. That you literally. Have you even drank that Coke?
fine.
Yes, I
Have you
drank it.
even drank that Coke?
It's half gone.
I'm sorry. Is it half full or is it half empty?
Both.
Half full.
You that type of boy?
Yep.
What about you, Nolan?
It's half empty. It's half empty.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably
Well,
say
what
half
about
empty
you?
too.
This is gonna take a little while to get used to. Just like,
Talking for 42 minutes.
should we go for an? Do you think anyone's gonna watch for an hour?
I want to see if we can make it for an hour.
Let's go for 2.
2
No,
hours. No,
that's-
that's just too much. I'm proud of the sign I made for it.
Yeah. I like that sign. The sign that's hung up with the dart.
I'm gonna keep that picture. No, I'm not gonna keep it, but I'm gonna put it up.
Yeah.
The creepy closet, right? We literally set up this whole desk just to start this podcast.
I don't understand why this is here.
Because it's awesome.
This
No one-
gorilla arm.
No one was like, we need to put a bunch of goofy stuff on the desk. I'm like,
Okay,
no one's gonna
Because
see
nobody's
us.
gonna see it.
I'm gonna see it.
A podcast is an audio thing.
Yes, it is.
You're gonna keep doing that for all night?
I'm just smoothing out the
He
hair.
keeps stroking a gorilla hand. It
That's
was like
the weirdest
it's
sentence.
like one of those claw grabber things.
Claw
Yeah,
grabber thing.
I'm really glad Jordan found that and scared me with it while we were at Clark's.
Yeah.
My friend Clark's house.
That's not.
That's not what.
Don't
no,
take out the dart.
that's gonna make a lot of noise.
And they can't
No,
see
it'll
us,
be
so this
paper.
is all irrelevant.
But there's also a dart that's gonna fall and puncture something.
My Gatorade.
Yep.
It's gonna go everywhere. It's gonna ooze everywhere,
Uh-huh.
just like the
Ceiling.
yeah.
Yeah, the ceiling started.
So
leaking in
I
the-
clogged my toilet
And he
And
didn't
then he
wanna,
threw the
and he
plunger
and
away.
he didn't want to unclog it, so he just chucked the plunger in the dumpster.
Yeah, because it didn't work.
And then somebody.
We didn't have any
somebody-
other plungers.
I thought there was one upstairs.
No,
Why'd you just
Oh,
keep
so
trying
then
with
somebody
the
else
one
tried
you
to
had?
use the.
because it broke. It was literally like cut in half, not in half, but
The crap was just that massive.
no, no. We know. I know what happened.
He took
I-
a piss and it clogged it.
He took a in the plunger.
In the plunger?
And then somebody tried to use the bathroom, and then they flushed it, and it overflowed.
No. Here's what
It
happened.
just poured into the basement.
My dog Baxter, he peed. Stop fiddling with things. Stop fiddling with that. But my dog Baxter peed on the floor, so I mopped it up with a paper towel, and I was like, I don't know where to put this, so I stuck it in the toilet, and
How about you put it in the trash?
Cause I can't. That's disgusting.
Or put it in the
Almost as
dumpster.
disgusting as not unclogging your toilet.
I couldn't unclog it.
You tried flushing
Don't
it.
clog it. in the
Yeah.
first place.
The reason that it's clogged because I flushed it, and there was something in there. What are you trying to get at here?
You're not supposed to put paper towels in the toilet.
Well, now I know that. Thank you, Jordan.
For next time.
So his ceiling doesn't leak.
That was well, if we didn't have this type of ceiling tile,
It still would have leaked.
not as bad.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah. It's water. It goes where it wants.
It was really funny. We were all playing this game on my PlayStation, and we just hear we hear.
I thought something fell off the desk, but then
Then we look. Jordan felt.
I kept getting
yeah,
splashed with the water, and then I just looked up and I just saw water
It
pouring
was-
out of the ceiling.
That was. It was. It's really. We're gonna replace these tiles too.
With what?
Better tiles. Or maybe we just gonna make a new floor. That's a ceiling. I'm sorry.
That'll be hard to do because, like, the ceiling you have upstairs,
Mhm.
you can't install that now.
I know it's probably.
'Cause there's a huge gap between
I
the floor and the ceiling.
I know.
So, what was the funniest thing that happened to you this summer?
No, I can't answer that. I don't know what was the probably my impression of somebody that you enjoyed and that made me laugh.
He did this
Who?
impression of some guy and it made me cry.
Oh.
Laughing.
I know who you're talking about.
Jordan was there. Alex was there.
But no, he was sleeping.
He was
in-
sleeping. It was
This is
with
when
his
we went to
mom.
White Mountains.
He wasn't sleeping with his mom. He was sleeping in his mom's room because he had.
No,
Like,
they were sharing a bed.
I don't want to say he was sleeping with his mom.
He was just sleeping with his mom. And...
Stop! It's making noise, Jordan. You
Jordan,
need
stop filling with things.
Why is it on the desk? Nolan.
It's not on the desk anymore.
Yeah, that's good, boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, good boy.
Okay.
I love how all we have to look at.
I know
is
how to start
look-
drama.
Look
Wait,
at.
what do you guys think of Jake Paul?
Anyway,
Geometh. Okay, wait. We're talking about Jake Paul now. Okay, what do you think of Jake Paul? What's your opinion on him?
I hate him.
He's
Why do you hate
just,
him?
He's a dick.
No one's like, can I
Why?
say this?
Dab, dab, dab. That's all he does.
That's not all he does.
It's all he does.
He also abuses his girlfriend.
No, he doesn't.
And his ex-girlfriend.
No, he doesn't.
You sticking up for Jake Paul
I don't see what's so bad.
about abusing his girlfriend?
He doesn't.
There's a video of him spitting in her face.
Well, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you.
Okay,
Turns like, if I haven't
but
seen
not
it,
now.
it's not gonna happen.
Well, this is the video right here.
He doesn't now.
Do you think I'm gonna find that video?
I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to our news podcast.
Yeah, stuff you should know.
What's
Crap,
that
can't say that.
Jordan.
gnome guy's intro? Keemstar?
Killer Keemstar.
He made a video on.
Who?
I have to show you the video.
What video?
What's it about?
I don't know. Just. I'll
Oh
tell
my
you
God. Who
after
is
the
it?
podcast.
Okay.
Keemstar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why'd you call him Gnome Guy?
Because I forgot his name, and I remember
Gnome
there were a bunch
guy.
of memes with it.
Yeah, he looks like a gnome. He looks like a garden gnome.
Yeah, he scare off.
Like the guy from Travelocity.
He's an actual garden gnome.
Yeah, I know that.
Can I have that water, Nolan?
This is mine.
You haven't drank it yet.
My dad says I need to stay hydrated.
So drink the water.
I'm still drinking my Gatorade.
Okay.
Doesn't help.
Have it your way then.
Jordan just took his Gatorade.
When you pass out during cross country, don't come crying to us.
I'm not gonna pass out. My mouth just gets really dry.
You also threw up.
That was cause it was super hot that day, and I drank too much water.
So you drank too much. And
No,
then
I
you
drank
didn't
too much
enough.
at one time because we got back from running, and I just chugged it.
Why?
Cause I was thirsty. Cause I'm dehydrated.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was the first person to throw up on my team this year.
And do you have a nickname yet?
No,
Upchuck.
but that's what your stepdad calls me.
Yeah.
I'm
Why do
pretty
you have a
sure
rubber band around your wrist?
because it's styling.
No, it's not. It's a green rubber band.
Yeah, it
So
looks kind of bad.
I don't know if I just misheard him, but one of my friends, he's Vietnamese. I think he called me Holden.
Holden.
I
Is that
didn't
even
wanna-
a name?
It's the name
Yeah,
of
it
the
is.
street.
A street or your street?
A street.
It's the name of a town, not a street.
Whatever.
It's probably a street name.
Yeah, probably.
So
Welcome
I
to Holden.
didn't wanna correct
Holden
him
Street
'cause
on Holden,
I didn't-
America, Holden Street.
I didn't
I
want
don't
to
know.
correct him because I was walking away. But he was like, "Goodbye, Holden," and I was like, "Bye."
Bye. My name is Nolan.
Hi, Nolan.
Guess I'll know Monday. if he
Oh.
keeps-
My God.
What?
Hi, Nolan.
I don't get
I
it.
like your shorts.
Oh God. We went to this amusement park. and
We went to
there's-
Santa's Village.
Just say we went to Santa's Village when we went to White Mountains.
So there's this Rudolph guy, and
Picture insert here.
there's this person that stands inside this box and talks.
Well, you're staying
It was a
inside
woman.
it.
Oh, it was a woman.
It's just like an
So
anima.
Yes, it was.
It's an animatronic Rudolph.
Yeah.
Animatronic.
So my shorts were Alex's underwear over my underwear.
What even happened there?
Why didn't you just wear Alex's shorts?
Because Alex was wearing Alex's shorts.
No, he was wearing his bathing suit.
Oh my God.
Well, he
Alex was wearing.
No,
his
I
bathing
remember he
suit.
wouldn't let me wear his shorts.
I also noticed the shadow of your dong.
You serious?
Yeah.
And what picture?
No, we were just walking, and I was walking alongside you. I could just see like the shadow of your dong because it was like very thin plaid underwear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because it was funny.
So he could
You're like,
stare
hey,
at
hey,
it.
hey, look at this guy. You can see his dick. I got so self-conscious when we had to.
Because you have a small dong.
No, because we had. So we had to
Pretty
sit on
big.
this ride. I was like, it's just gonna fly out when we're spinning.
While we're spinning.
Just start pissing while we're
Everything's
spinning.
It's gonna flop out on Poogie's spin out roller
I'm
coaster.
a little drummer boy.
Yeah, so basically my
You
shorts,
get to see his little drummer boy.
my shirts got wet, and I didn't feel like wearing wet shorts the entire time, so I just
Got
wore
hashtag
Alex's
no
underwear.
fit. And
Pretty
then
sure there's
yeah,
a picture somewhere, but I don't know.
it was funny how
I'll
the
find a picture.
the Rudolph animatronic pointed out how how
You can walk backwards pretty nicely.
what's it
Okay,
called?
don't bring up the video now, Jordan.
How fashionable his shorts are.
Jordan, don't. Okay, that's a picture right there. That's me walking with my shorts.
Can you send that to me so I can put it in?
That's it. Yeah.
This is the weirdest, like, because podcasts aren't meant to be like watched, but like some people have audio podcasts. I mean video pod. All podcasts are
Oh,
audio.
videos.
Ours is the most ghetto setup though.
For now, we'll
'Cause it
get a
looks
better
like
setup.
someone threw it. This looks like we're throwing darts in the middle.
You did that though at my sleepover a couple years ago.
That was
The walls over there. My mom was like, "What's with all the
Oh, no one to show you these.
What are those?"
Cannolis.
Great. Stop showing us stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it in. You have to send that to me so I can put it in.
What?
The cannolis.
Stop showing us stupid cannolis and dashers and dancers and prancers.
And vixens.
Yeah.
And comets.
And cupids.
Jordan's friend didn't think reindeers were real.
Well, friend. Never mind.
Jordan's acquaintance.
Wait,
Someone used the bathroom, I guess.
The X.
we're in
You
my
say that.
basement, so
Let's wait
How
for
about
that
you
to be
post
done.
this?
that's
Because that's gonna help.
It'd block out some of the sound.
But we still have to wait. I'm on a high.
Copyright?
What?
All over you, all over.
I think that chorus is so catchy. It's just the rest of the song I don't like.
That means you have a bad song.
Oh. So what were you just about to talk about? Some.
Well, you're short.
Oh, Jordan's ex-girlfriend thought reindeers weren't real.
It was a very funny thing.
It was. Then we.
She's like, they're just because of Santa.
Yes.
She's like, just to keep stupid kids' dreams alive. It's like.
Oh yeah.
It's.
Honestly, did you guys feel betrayed when you found out Santa wasn't real?
I didn't care.
How old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real?
2nd or 3rd grade.
Yeah, I was like.
I remember it was the
9.
day before Easter. I just asked about it.
I was 11.
No, how I
you
found out
serious?
was
Yeah. How'd you find out that
well,
Santa wasn't
my
real?
parents used to like keep all the presents unwrapped down in the basement, in a little closet that I didn't know existed, and then on the night of Christmas they would just sit up until like midnight just wrapping all the gifts. And
How'd you find that out?
Stole the gift.
well, that's just what I figure they do since I found out.
Oh.
And I went downstairs because I was gonna get a drink of water because I wasn't going to bed yet, and I saw them pull out the TV that I have now out of the basement and some other stuff, and I was like, "What?" That's what I did.
My mom told me in a car ride, but she didn't actually tell me. She's like, Santa doesn't always wear a red suit. Like, she's spoken the riddles to me. It's like, hey, we're Santa. I don't know how I'm gonna handle that with my kids if I have kids.
I might just not do it. I don't know.
Not say that, but
Just no Santa.
Just
I don't know.
just make them believe he exists for
I want
their
the
entire
credit.
life.
I want the credit. If I'm spending a couple $100 on gifts, it's like, no, I got them for you.
just
Thank
say
you.
you're Santa. They was like, my dad's Santa.
The kid would get beat up.
Why?
Why would he get beat up if his dad's Santa?
Like, you either get really popular or just people
Yeah.
would say it's not.
People are gonna
real.
have to. People would come to your house to sit on your lap and tell them what you want for Christmas.
Just to be more realistic, I have to be the mall Santa.
I mean, you could be.
I don't want to be the mall Santa.
I mean, like, what if somebody's dream job is to be a mall Santa?
I'm pretty sure nobody's dream job is to be a mall Santa.
Well, Jordan, you look like you were about to say something.
Oh, I was gonna say one of my other favorite movies.
Oh, what
What?
is it? The
Night at the
Santa
Museum.
Claus?
Oh, I like that movie.
The Santa.
No,
Night at the Museum.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it.
There's,
How many other 3?
I think.
I think there are 3. Yeah.
With what's his name? Ben Stiller.
Oh yeah. He's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, what was I gonna talk about?
I don't know. I got confused because you were talking about Christmas and then you said night. I was like, oh, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
I guess.
I mean, you
really
guessed.
care.
They put a lot of effort into that. That was a stop motion movie.
Cool.
30 frames per second.
Great.
That was an hour long.
I think my dad told me how he found out Santa wasn't real.
How
So-
you found out or how
he found
Well,
out.
how'd you find out?
I asked about it.
You're like, is Santa real? And he's like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my dad found out was they moved houses before Christmas.
And Santa didn't come that year. His house wasn't registered on the list.
And
And once I
No,
Found out
let Nolan speak.
okay, hold on.
so my dad was bringing in these gifts, and he was same age as me, 2nd, 3rd grade, and he's bringing in these.
You're 14.
He's unpacking, and he brings in this gift that says to Joel from Santa, and he's like, wait.
See, if
Wait.
I was him, I'd be like, whoa, Santa gave the gifts to us early?
That's just dumb.
I think my parents were just too afraid to, crush my dreams.
Because once you found out Santa wasn't really, just went downhill.
I
from there.
cried.
Seriously?
Because I've been lied to.
Well, it's not really lying. It's just
Not telling the truth.
that's what.
What were you going to say, Jordan? Oh, my God. Is it going to have to do with Santa?
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
scratch that.
Why?
Because
Because why?
Because
I want to know.
I'll tell you after then.
Oh, what?
After the pod. Well, it's. Wow.
We're at 59 minutes, so
Okay, we're not going to exactly an hour.
yeah, we'll go a little bit past it. We'll just
Yeah.
hit on 59, 50.
So, yeah, I cried when I found out Santa wasn't
For
real.
how long?
What about the Easter Bunny?
Easter Bunny?
Yeah, once I found out.
Jordan,
Santa was-
stop it.
Stop playing with stuff, Jordan.
Stop it.
Stop failing with your diddle.
Sometimes Jordan just annoys me.
Sometimes, he always does.
All the time.
But yeah, like Easter Bunny seemed less like
I-
possible.
And the Tooth Fairy.
Once I found out, oh my god, the way I found out the Tooth Fairy wasn't real was funny. So it was like
How?
a year or 6 months before I found
Oh,
out
so
Santa
excited.
wasn't real, and I lost a tooth. I put it under my pillow, and the Tooth Fairy didn't come. So I walk over to my parents' room, and I'm like, the Tooth Fairy didn't come. Why didn't it come? And my dad was like, there was a storm in Africa, and she could not make it.
Was she in Africa collecting teeth?
Probably.
So
I looked-
found out. Oh, never mind.
So, so I looked up the weather in Africa the day before, and then it
Ow.
said
What did it say it was?
it was sunny, cause Africa's in a drought.
I love how you had to research like how was Africa? Because the Tooth Fairy was doing not
Why
good.
would the Tooth Fairy be in Africa?
Collecting teeth.
From who?
The African people.
Giving them what?
Money?
Stop.
That's just rude. What story do you have, Jordan?
Well, I found out because I have these little. They're
Teeth?
kind of like drawers.
Teeth.
But
These
they're little
teeth.
boxes for like baby memories and stuff. So like I have my first hair from my
Hair.
first haircut. And
Oh,
I
my,
have
and my
I have my umbilical cord.
and my
Serious?
bracelets from
No.
and my bracelets from the hospital.
I have
that
my
to wear
first clip
when I was in
fingernails.
the nursery thing. And so the Tooth Fairy came and she gave me money, but then like I was looking and I saw the boxes up there and I was like, wait, what are in these? And there's tiers of them, so there's a big one, a medium sized one, and a smaller one. So in the big one was the bracelet from the hospital, and then my hair, and then the very last one was teeth. all of my teeth.
Did you guys see the Family Guy thing
No.
where the Tooth Fairy's like this really fat man with a bunch of body hair, and he's the
Rock?
Tooth Fairy. No,
If The Rock was the
The
Tooth
Rock's
Fairy
clean.
He is the
shaven.
Tooth Fairy.
I saw that movie.
in the movie The Tooth Fairy.
And then they changed it to Larry the Cable Guy.
Okay, stop playing with stuff,
Ah!
Jordan. Okay, so the Tooth Fairy is just this fat guy, and he brings all the teeth into this crappy apartment, and he just
Fairy the
he
Cable
just
Guy.
makes like a snow angel with them.
The teeth?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like
I always wonder how like messed up her house must have been.
Who?
The Tooth Fairy.
teeth everywhere.
Whoa, she doesn't have a house.
Why?
The world is their house.
That goes for everybody on this earth.
What?
Yeah.
The world is their house? Oh, I get it.
You ever heard of homeless people? They still have a home because they're on Earth.
They have the biggest home. The streets. They
Born on
just-
the streets, live on the streets.
My mom yelled at this homeless person once.
What'd she say?
Well, she didn't like yell at them. She yelled in the car,
Hey,
so
dummy!
they didn't hear. Cause she was walking down the street with a sign that said she was homeless. Please help. But she had like an iPhone sticking out of her back pocket, 2 iced coffees from Dunkin' Donuts, and like a laptop.
I used to be like, I was that kid who was like, if you're homeless, then how? He's like, I have no money. Like, then why do you spend it all on a cardboard piece of Sharpie?
I think they just do that just to do it.
Just like to get money?
It's like once you become
No,
homeless.
some people
the,
aren't actually homeless and they just stand out there and
yeah,
get
I
money,
know.
so they don't have to work.
Yeah, that's their job.
No, it's
Um,
not.
Sit out there and be homeless.
It's like the cardboard box and a Sharpie is like.
That's what everybody when they're
Like
homeless.
the
well,
government
that's what
gives
you
it
have
to
do.
them.
No, they don't.
I know, but
I wonder who was the
Where
first
do they
one to
find it though?
dumpster.
yeah.
Well, the Sharpie, I have no idea.
And they just like appear out of nowhere.
What, the homeless people?
Yeah, on the street corners. Like they'll
the-
be gone like one day and then they'll just appear the next day.
There's this
And
one,
then they go away for like a couple weeks and then they come back
and somehow they're fatter.
Because they ate at
and have
McDonald's.
more clothes on.
So there's this one homeless guy that shows up with a sign, and he's on the same street. He's been there for 2 years. He has a sign,
He's probably actually homeless then.
and then it's this cardboard box with a sign, but the only thing on the sign is just the number 2.
Are you serious? That's how much money
But-
he's made in the past. Wait, has he been there for 2 years?
Well,
That's probably his count of how many
no,
years.
but he's had that sign for 2 years.
Okay.
Like, he keeps remaking the sign because it gets messed up. But I have no clue what he means. Like, has he been needing $2 for the past 2 years?
Okay. Well, on that note, on homeless people, I say this is the good ending of the first Boys Night podcast. So, how do you think we did,
Pretty well.
Jordan? You talked
Pretty good, yeah.
You talked more than I expected.
Yeah, I
How
usually
you
don't talk.
quiet.
Yeah. Now I just need to figure out how to export this. Oh,
I'm
there's
a
an
mute.
export button.
It's just gonna.
You're a mute. Okay. So,
We don't have an outro yet.
so thank you for listening. If you listened, I have been Matt Card,
I'm not
Jordan.
saying that. I'm not saying.
and
that.
he's Nolan.
And Nolan.
I'm not saying.
This
it's them.
concludes the Boys Night podcast. Any last words, guys?
Good night.
See y'all later.